Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Taina here, and today I'm doing yet another pick a card reading for you guys. This is going to be, is he or she dreaming about me, okay? Or is your person dreaming about you? Now I do want you guys to keep in mind that this is a general reading, so with that being said, things may or may not resonate with you. If the message doesn't resonate, the message probably isn't for you. You should kindly go find another YouTuber that can help you in regards to your current situation, or you could pick from the other spreads that are provided down below here for today, okay? Make sure to also leave a like, make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell in order to be notified on when I post other pick a card readings. If you would like to inquire within a personal reading, my business email and the URL to my business website will be provided in the description box down below, and also timestamps will be provided down below in the description box as well, okay? And if you can kindly do so, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section down below to let us know what pile that you have chosen from the piles here presented down below, and let us know if it resonated with you or not. I love it when you guys do that. You know I do. I always try to leave my hearts for you guys whenever I can. Okay, so let's get started. The cards that I'm going to be using today are the Angel Answer cards, and I'm going to be using the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck cards, okay? So the Angel Answer cards are going to give us a yes or no answer regarding to your situation, and then I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck cards to clarify more on why you got that, the yes or the no, okay? All right, so we're going to be doing stones today. We're going to be choosing stones, but I already preset cards for the with the angel answers, okay? But the stones that we have provided for today for pile 1 is going to be black onyx. For pile 2 is going to be Unakite jasper. For pile 3, it is going to be golden topaz. Sorry, I almost forgot what it was called. It's called golden topaz. And then for pile 4, we have the opalite crystal. Okay. Now I'm going to bring the camera so you can go and see the spread a little bit more clear, so you guys can get a good idea on what to choose, okay? All right, so let me just unplug this real quick. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stone 1, stone 2, stone 3, stone 4. So you could pause the video at any time if you need a little bit more time. Meditate on your spread, and I'm going to get started, all right? Awesome. All right, so let's get into it. Move these over to the side real quick. Alright, so we're going to start off with people who chose pile 1, or they chose the black onyx crystal. So here is your angel answer card. We have unlikely. So to answer your question, I feel as though no, I don't believe that your person, they dream about you, okay? So we got unlikely. Now I'm going to go shuffle the cards, so let's get a little bit more information as to why. Too many. one more card, and then we're ready. We're set. Okay. So for your spread, we have Ace of Cups in reverse. We have Nine of Cups in reverse. We have Nine of Wands upright. We have Seven of Cups. We have Temperance in reverse. And we have King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So for signs that I'm seeing here, you might be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, and well, all signs are pretty much here. Yeah, you have fire sign, earth sign, air sign, water sign. Yep, so all signs are pretty much depicted here. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse being presented here, I feel as though this person, I feel like they're not ready yet to give you their cup. Okay, so like this is the reasoning why like they're not dreaming about you, is because it's like they don't really see a potential in like offering you love or stability or commitment just yet. Okay, because I feel as though this person, especially from the cards being presented here, I feel like this person still has a lot on their mind. They still have a lot to think about. For some of you, I feel like you might be in a relationship with this person. For others of you, I feel as though you might be in separation from this person. All right, so I see there's two different energies. Take it however it resonates and applies to your situation. Okay, but I definitely do see though, like I said, with the Ace of Cups, like even if like you guys, like I said, are in a relationship, maybe it could be on a sense of like taking the relationship to a next level, like talking about getting engaged or even getting married. You know, maybe you see that they're having like second thoughts on the situation, and maybe they don't want to have this new beginning yet. Like maybe this person has a little bit of a phobia of being fully committed, because maybe they still want to sort of be out there a little bit more. They have like this a little bit of a serpent type of energy, where it's like, you know, they still want to have this ability to be open to other options, or you know, they still want to you know, like explore and things, you know. Not saying that they're a player. For maybe a small sum of you, this person may be in a player type of energy still. They may still be remnant in it. But for others of you, I feel as though it's like they are trying to be loyal to you, but yet they still feel as though they don't know if they could fully get tied down and still be committed. Okay, now if you are in separation from this person, then I do see here they're not ready yet to fully commit and fully be dedicated to you, because of the fact that I still feel like they are in an immature state of mind. They are not prepared. They are not ready yet. You know, there's still a lot of growing that needs to be done on their part, and also there are still elements within themselves that they have to deal with where it comes to picking and choosing in life. Okay, when it comes to options and all these other things. All right, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the Nine of Cups in reverse talks about wish fulfillment. I feel as though if you're in a relationship with this person, excuse me, I feel as though, yeah, again, like I'm getting like the fearing, like they kind of fear that they may let you down, with the fact that it's like they probably don't feel prepared, they don't feel ready to really make this commitment just yet, like to get married or to get into an engagement yet. Like, you know, like I said, these are for people who are in a relationship with this person. Like I just feel like it's on that type of dynamic where it's like they feel like they're gonna let you down. I feel like they really do feel like they're gonna, like, I mean, they do care about you. It's not like they don't, but it's just, there is, you know, that factor of like, they're still undecisive, you know. They're still in a state where they have uncertainty on where they personally stand. It has nothing to do with you. It is nothing against you. It's just personally within themselves. Okay, hopefully you understand that it doesn't have nothing to do with you. I know it seems pretty messed up and it can leave you pretty jaded on the situation, because it's like, well, you know, if you don't want to get engaged to me and you don't think about marriage and you're not thinking about a future with me, then it's like, what gives? You know, it's like, then what the heck? Like, that's pretty messed up. And you know, I can understand your standpoint. But yeah, like, I feel as though, like I said, when I'm looking at this Nine of Cups, I feel as though it's like, it's just really on a level where they feel like they're gonna let you down. Like, they really feel like upset to kind of like come up to you, and they try to, I feel like they even try to avoid the situation. Maybe they even personally have done it to you in your face, where they try to avoid the situation at all costs. Like, maybe you guys try to talk about it and you try to be assertive about it, and you're just like, hey, so when is this gonna happen? Are we gonna move to the next level? Stuff like that. And they try to run away from it. You know, that sort of thing. But okay, but if this is not that type of dynamic, if this is just someone you're in separation from, and then I do see here that with the Nine of Cups, yeah, like it's basically, they sort of feel like unfulfilled, basically, as of now, within this connection. Okay, and that's why I feel like they don't want to give like this cup to you. Like, they do have you in mind, they do keep you in mind, they feel like you are you possibly hold a special place in their heart. Okay, it's not like they don't see you and they don't recognize you. Like, especially I feel as though if this is a soulmate twin flame connection, yeah, like I feel like they do recognize you, they do see you still, but it's just they don't feel fulfilled, like I said, to sort of be like, okay, yeah, like I want to come in and I want to offer you this and everything, and I feel like, yes, this is a wish fulfillment. Like, they just don't feel determined yet to be like, yes, this is something that I want, this is something that I'm trying to aim towards, I'm striving towards and everything. It's not like that is on their brain. It's not in their in their action playing field, basically. Okay, we have a Nine of Wands here. So I feel as though if this is a relationship type of if this is like a relationship type of situation, okay, I feel as though this person, they still kind of have their walls up and they're still kind of guarded. Okay, I feel as though it may have been because maybe you guys had separated before. I'm getting like energy, maybe for some of you, you had separated before in the past and now you're back together, so they're still kind of iffy on the situation. Or even if it's like something that's like a relatively kind of new, like maybe I feel like for some of you this may be a new love type of thing, like not necessarily new, like, oh, like you guys just, you know, like you guys just been together for only like a couple of months or so. Like, I feel as though, you know, maybe, I mean, well, yeah, I feel like as though it could be a couple of months, but like not saying like, oh, like 1 or 2 months. Yeah, like, you know, I feel like maybe like close to like, I would say half a year to a year. Okay, like something like that, you know, on that type of baseline. That's what I meant by like a couple of months, you know. And it's like, it's still like a relevant, that's why I'm saying it's still kind of irrelevantly still kind of new. So they feel as though they're like, you know, they still kind of have a little bit of a guard up, and they're still kind of guarding their heart a little bit because they're still unsure. And, you know, possibly maybe they feel like, okay, I don't know if you're gonna turn back to the same ways that you used to be and everything. Like, I feel like they're starting to grow more and more comfortable with you, no doubt about it. Like, they really are. But I feel as though, you know, because I don't feel like it's a strong, like, you know, like it's all the way up, you know, type of thing. Like, I don't feel like they're strongly in this Knight of Wands energy to a full, but I do feel as though, like, you know, like they still have this type of element within themselves where they still want to guard their heart and they still want to keep a little bit of their walls up. Because again, I think it just has to do with like a love, you know, with like a love sense, like, you know, like a phobia. Again, like It's on like that phobia type of level where it's like they just don't know. Like they're just, like I said, they're a little bit worried. They're a little bit scared on like, are you gonna act out again, or is things going? Because I feel like, you know, maybe like you done something to kind of cause the relationship to kind of crumble and fall apart in the before, and then that's why you guys are kind of back together again. Okay, you know, could have been that you guys are on and off type of thing, or you had a history where you guys were on and off, you know, that type of thing. If that's not the case and you guys are just, you know, just it was just a regular relationship type of sense, like I said, it's something, you know, like this is just a new person, or, you know, if that just never has happened, then I just feel as though it's like, you know, I feel like they just worry at times that, you know, maybe the relationship will go sour, or, you know, maybe something bad will happen. It's like this person, I feel like they overthink. They're like a thinker. That's why I also felt like, you know, like I'm getting like air energy here too. You know, like this person may have air in their chart or whatever, but it's like they're an overthinker and they think a lot, and they're just like, you know, and they're very logical. It's like I feel like they have their mind, it's like their mind is over their heart, and they just sort of have this like I said, this whole overthinking logical type of sense on this, where it's like, you know, is it gonna go this way, is it gonna go that way, is it gonna go that way or this way, or you know, and it's like they're just overthinking a lot on the situation. They, you know, and it's like they want to make sure that they're safe fully, they're comfortable with you, like they can fully invest into this, nothing is gonna go wrong. You know, maybe you guys have a little bit of a difference between you two, like when it comes, I'm not saying like fully to a T, but like, you know, maybe you guys just have certain differences within yourselves that they see. And, you know, it's like you guys are trying to work with, you guys are trying to compromise and stuff, and, you know, maybe this is a little bit of worrisome to them in some ways. I feel as though even if it's if you guys have been on and off, it's kind of worrisome to them to a degree, because of the fact that you know, maybe you guys have tried and then things kind of fell apart, so, you know, they're kind of worried that things might be good and then it goes sour again. Okay, now if this is I do apologize if I'm going so deep on the relationship type of spectrum, but if this is somebody that you are in separation from, okay, I feel as though like they still have their guard up, okay, they still have their walls up regarding the connection. Okay, I feel like they're just not wholeheartedly ready to invest into the situation. Okay, like they're not ready to come back in, they're not ready to, like I said again, fully commit themselves, be dedicated. They don't see this as something that is like a wish fulfillment to them. They don't feel enabled to being like emotionally ready to offering their cup to you, okay, offering, you know, their love to you and being devoted and dedicated to you. I just feel as though, you know, there's still things that they need to overcome from this connection for them to feel satisfied with the fact that they can come back in again. Because again, I feel as though like they have a lot of fears and they have a lot of doubts with coming into this connection. I feel as though it could go one or two ways. It could have been that you have done something to kind of cause the situation to sort of be the way that it is, and you know, you probably hurt this person, or it could have been that they they basically hurt you. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to mess up on my words. All right, but yeah, it could have been that, you know, they had went and hurt you, and you know, they're still kind of reconsidering things, and they feel as though maybe it won't work out, that, you know, because they did a lot of things to you, they're overthinking things now, and they have their guard up, you know, when it comes to their heart and their walls, because they don't want to get hurt, they don't want to get rejected, and you're just like, yeah, no, I don't want this, and you know, they don't want to go through any of that. So that's another thing I feel like why they're probably mentally spiraling in their head there on, is this really worth it? Should I really invest my time and efforts into this, into sort of dreaming and investing into this? Okay, we have Seven of Cups. Okay, so Seven of Cups talks about, you know, having options, having choices in the matter. Okay, so that's why I felt here like this person if you are in separation from this person, you excuse me, yeah, if you're in separation from this person, you're this person may have many options. So maybe that's why, because I feel as though it's an energy here where maybe some of you have options. They see that, they recognize that you have options, so they feel like as though, yeah, you're not worth pursuing. You know, that's why they probably feel a lot of guardedness to them. And if that's not the case, and it's them who has a lot of options, I feel as though the fact with the, you know, that they have these options, it's really causing them to sort of think like, okay, maybe, you know, it's like the whole immaturity thing that I'm saying, and that maybe, you know, I can still find somebody else within these options. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, I see the little I see the little snake here, and it made me think of like how I was saying, like sort of like it's like this, like I'm getting like that whole type of like serpent type of energy, like this sneaky type of energy here. So yeah, it's like I feel as though it's like they, and then there's also, I think, one that it has like a skull on it as well. Yeah, there's one that has like a skull on it. So it's funny, it's just, I don't know, it's making me feel like, I think that, especially if this is like a soulmate twin flame connection, because I feel like for some of you this is a soulmate twin flame connection that you're in regarding about. And I just feel as though it's like they're just gonna keep picking these other cups, and they're gonna keep getting bitten. And that's why I keep thinking like the serpent, like they're just gonna get like you know how like a snake bites, it's like they're just gonna getting a bite after bite after bite. Because it's like, you know, this is their path in a way, and it's like if they're going with anybody else, they're not gonna find anybody as great as you. You are an awesome, genuine person, okay? And I feel as though, okay, like if you are together with this person, I feel as though okay, don't think of it on a crazy level. Like I said, like it could, like I said, it could, for a small sum of you, this person may still be in player vibes, okay? But I feel like for a majority of you, this is sort of a vibe where it's like, especially if you're a female, I guess you understand, but but that doesn't matter, because I feel like girls can do the same thing too, okay? It's not just guys, but like I always like to pinpoint it at guys, because, you know, a lot of my viewers are females, okay? But like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, also females can do the same thing, okay? It is a two-way street. Okay? But I feel as though if you're in a relationship with this person, they still might be talking to people on a level where they're not supposed to, you know, like they're probably trying to get to know other women or get to know other men, you know, and they still feel unsure and uncertain. I'm getting a lot of unsureness and uncertainty on the connection, you know, because, you know, probably, like I said, there's just nothing going on. It's just very stagnant. There's just that whole feeling of, you know, that this isn't going to go anywhere, that this is going to be sort of a non-committal type of situation, you know, or they still want to, you know, play this out and, you know, still have their options out there, you know, still sort of, you know, play that part of like Rico Suave. Okay, be like a Rico Suave, or I don't know what to say for a girl that's in a very sexual, derogatory type of stuff. I gotta come up with something like that. But yeah, but you know, like I said, but genuinely, I just feel as though like this person, yeah, like they talk. I don't feel like as though for, like I said, for some of you, it may be on a level of like sexual. It's just they're just really trying to get to know a person and everything and stuff, and it's like, you know, they're still trying to keep their options out there. You know, maybe there's a little bit of flirting energy that is happening in the conversations, but I don't see it as anything like sexual, or they're going out there, they're doing the cheating or anything like that. Like I said, for a small sum of you, it may be, but I'm feeling mostly it's just talking. It's more on just texting, talking, and than anything, okay? Now with the Temperance in reverse being here, I feel as though this person, they're still unbalanced. Okay, and I said still unbalanced because I feel like even if you're in separation or not from this person, I feel as though they still have been in this unbalanced type of energy. They need to start working on getting themselves to a higher vibration. They still need to start working on themselves. Okay, I feel like this energy can go vice versa as well. Like this could be possibly pertaining to you in the situation. This is why is the cause that this person doesn't really dream about you or anything. And you know, then it could, or this could also just be about just that person. Okay, just, you know, this whole situation. So keep that in mind as well. But like I said, this person is just definitely not in a balanced type of state. I feel as though they need to start balancing themselves out. Like I said, trying to get themselves into a higher vibration. I feel like, you know, like they're in this lower vibrational energy, and it's because of this whole immaturity, this uncertainty that they have for the connection, or you, it could be whether it be you, you know, or them. Just somebody in the connection is just having a lot of uncertainty. They're really unsure about things, of how this is gonna go, where this is gonna go, and you know, they're just really unbalanced and unstructured within themselves in the life, and their, excuse me, within themselves and within their life. I feel like, you know, because I feel there are certain things that they still are trying to work on, and I feel like their mind is more focused on, especially with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, because I feel as though with the King of Pentacles, it talks about, you know, when it's upright, it talks about having like structure, stability, foundation. Okay, so I feel as though this person may feel like they don't have it all just yet, especially when it comes to their finances, because Pentacles always talks about abundance, and it talks about finances. So maybe as they don't feel ready yet, stable wise. You know, maybe there are things that are happening in the connection that like, this is more so I'm gonna just say for people who are in a relationship. Okay, and then I'll hop on to people who are separated from this person. But I feel as though in the connection, if you are in a relationship with this person, like they may be having money troubles, and you know about that, and they still need to work on their finances and get that up. I feel like for some of you, for like maybe like a small sum of you, this person just got a new job, maybe like not too long ago. Like I'm saying, like it you know, it wasn't like too like, this is like too recent, but it feels kind of recent, you know, in that type of aspect. You know, take it however it resonates and applies to your situation. But I feel as though, you know, like they probably newly just got a job, so they're trying to really, you know, work on finally getting that stability within the job, so that they can start getting that income flow, and then they can feel more comfortable, and then they can probably sort things out on, okay, getting the ring, seeing how the relationship is going, you know, and think about long-termness and stuff like that, you know, and you know, they will grow out of this and everything and balance themselves out. Like I said, I feel like there's just a lot that is on their end that they need to work on. That's why they have all this imbalancing mumbo jumbo thing going on. Okay, like they just need to work on getting themselves up to being this King of Pentacles upright, having the stability, this foundation within themselves, and stability and foundation within their overall life. When it comes to their work, when I feel like when it comes to their family life, maybe for some of you have kids with this person, or you will have kids with this person, and you know, they're thinking about that heavily too, like trying to get that together. So they're not so much thinking about, okay, I have to, you know, thinking on like a dynamic level of like, oh, okay, I have to get the ring, get married and all that stuff. Like they're trying to think more on I feel like I'm getting like sort of like a philosophical / logical type of sense of things, where it's like, let me try to get my shit together, and then I'm going to focus on, you know, the relationship, and see how it goes until I can make that determinational type of decision on coming in and planning it accordingly. Because I feel as though this person wants to plan this thing out. You know, it's not that they haven't forgotten about it, and I know, you know, maybe they have pushed you away, or They don't want to think about these things, but it's like I said, it's like they're more focused on themselves. They're more focused on other things right now so that they can get that together and whatnot. And, you know, like I said, you know, don't also worry about that Seven of Pentacles. I mean, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups type of energy, you know, because I know, you know, that still hurts in a way to hear about that, you know, especially if you're in a relationship. But yeah. And if that's not a case, like I said, if you're in a relationship with this person, then I just do see here that, you know, this person, they're just trying to work on that. Like, you know, just work on themselves, you know, work on their finances, working on structuring themselves out, having the stability within themselves, you know, to get things together. I feel as though, you know, this person, they may have, you know, kids with somebody else, and maybe they have kids with you, and they're just trying to focus on, like I said, that before they can come in and then offer you the commitment and all that stuff, and, you know, be with you and everything. Yeah, it's just there's just a lot of energies depicted here where it's just like mainly on a core type of level. They're just trying to work on balancing themselves out, getting themselves together, because they know they're not balanced. They know that they're not structured and have stability within their life, within their finances. Okay, they're trying to get that all together. They still want to have a little bit of freedom here, believe it or not. Okay, they still want to, you know, kind of have a little bit of options there, be a little flirty, and you get what I'm saying. And, you know, they still kind of a little bit unsure about the connection still. You know, maybe you need to just give this person a little bit more time, you know, to kind of think things through and kind of get things sort of forming, coming together. I also saw 333. Also, you know, like I said, like this person, I feel like they don't really want to let you down. I feel like they don't want you to come in and, you know, not offer you anything, whether they're with you or not, because they don't feel ready yet, and they feel as though they're going to let you down because they just don't see it yet. They don't see this yet as a wish fulfillment. They feel like there's more things they need to do in order to get to that Nine of Cups type of energy, okay? Alright, so that is it for people who chose pile 1 or they chose the black onyx crystal, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it resonates. Bye, guys. Alright, so next we have pile 2, or we have the Unakite Jasper crystal, okay? Alright, so this is your Angel Answers card. So the answer to your question is yes. Yes, this person is definitely dreaming about you, okay? We also have the sun and the moon here, so definitely I'm taking this as a deep soul connection. Could be a soulmate twin flame connection, okay? So we're gonna look more deeper into this. I'm gonna be shuffling the cards real quick, and we're gonna get more information on the situation, okay? Why did we get yes? Or get more deeper on, like, you know, what are they dreaming about when it comes to you? Oh my gosh, beautiful. First card. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this pile. Just from the first card. So. Too many. Alright, so you guys got an extra card. Alright, so for your spread, we have the Ten of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have Page of Swords in reverse. We have Three of Wands. We have Judgment. And we have Two of Cups. Okay. Alright, so with the Ten of Cups, I feel as though this person, they dream about having a future with you, okay? They dream about a future with you, most definitely, okay? Like I said, I feel like this is a deep soul connection, soulmate, twin flame, okay? So I do see here that they're just they are dreaming about this future with you, okay? Getting married possibly, okay? Having kids together possibly, okay? Having a house or, you know, an apartment together, and, you know, just having this overall wish fulfillment, okay? Especially wish fulfillment in a loving type of sense, you know, in this connection between you two, showing a lot of emotion, showing a lot of love and care for each other, okay? There's a lot of cup energy here. So I do see that there's a lot of emotions that are vested within these dreams. And I feel as though also a lot of passion, but like in a loving type of way, okay? But there's very strong emotions here that this person is feeling for you, okay? And like I said, I do see that they want this connection here with you. Now, what I mean possibly when I say marriage and the kids and stuff like that is because, you know, everybody's situation is different. There might be some people out there that they don't want kids or they don't want to get married. So, you know, that's why I say there's that possible, you know, ness to it. But yeah, I definitely do see here that, you know, this person, they see a future with you. Whether it be, like I said, you get married or not, you have kids or not, or whatever, you know, it could just mean that, you know, they just want this strong commitment with you, okay, or they want kids with you and stuff, you know, you to just be like the mother or the father to their kids, okay, the family aspect just there, or, you know, having the whole, you know, happy home type of aspect, okay, you know, living together, and, you know, just having that stability within each other. So yeah, we have the King of Cups here. So with the King of Cups, it does justify to me again, like, you know, this is like, you know, having like a lot of love, wanting commitment, okay, being, you know, that, you know, it's sort of like, I always take the King of Cups, it's almost like being like the man of every woman's dreams, or it could also be a woman of every man's dreams and stuff like that in a way. Not so much, because sometimes certain guys, they don't want an emotional woman, but I feel like in this type of sense, I feel as though, like, you know, it's in that type of spectrum, like, you know, wanting somebody who is emotional, you know, they are emotionally invested into you, like they wear their heart on their sleeves, okay, and it's like they're very kind, they're very loving, very tender, you know, they're very sweet. For signs that I'm getting here, I'm getting a water sign, heavy Pisces, because I see a little fish here, so could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, but anyways, all water signs are pretty much here. Fire sign and air sign, okay? Those are the three signs that I'm getting here. Or it could just be the energies pertaining to this person. It doesn't have to be water, water, air, or fire, okay? It could also be earth as well. But like I said, I just feel those are more the stronger signs that I'm getting. Or it could just be that these are the elements that the person is portraying within their energy, okay? Yeah, but I feel like as though, like, you know, this could be a queen as well, you know, like I said, you know, it doesn't have to be a king, but I feel like as though this person, they wear, you know, like I said, they wear their heart on their sleeves. They want to be that sweet, tender, loving, kind, caring person within your life, okay? I feel like they want to be very helpful. They want to show their love to you, okay? they want to be like, you know, this high figure in your life that, you know, you kind of lean on, and, you know, sort of like kind of like get support from too, you know. You may have like kids with this person already, for like a small sum of you, or you may be having kids with this person, and it's like, I feel as though they also want to have like this sort of like man of the house type of aspect. Like they want to have this King of Cups, where it's like, you know, you can lean on them, you can support them, like, you know, you can lean on them, you can gain support from them. They want the kids to kind of know, like, you know, that the relationship between you two is a very loving, tender relationship, that, you know, they want to kind of show, basically they want to kind of show a good example to their kids on how to sort of respect, or how to be respected by a man, you know, like what a real gentleman stands for, you know, is basically this King of Cups, you know. Okay. It could also go future tense as well if you don't have kids, or you're not in the process of having kids with this person, like you're pregnant or you're trying to conceive, you know, some, you know, that type of thing. We have Three of Cups in reverse. So with Three of Cups in reverse, I feel as though this person, I feel they are not with anybody, okay? I don't see them being with anybody else or having their eye on anybody else. I feel like they're more devoted and determined to this connection, okay? I feel as though they want to also, I feel like, develop good times. Like I feel like they dream about good times, okay? Like, you know, going out, partying, or like, you know, just doing things with you, okay? Like maybe planning trips, you know, going on trips together, or, you know, just doing productive things, you know, like fun, just fun filled things, like, you know, sort of like on a dating type of sense, or just a life type of sense, like doing things in life together. Like they're really like thinking about, because I'm taking also as like the positive aspect of when Three of Cups is upright, I'm taking that element here within this card, but I feel as though like it got tossed into like a reverse type of positioning, just to kind of give a representation that this person, they don't have eyes for anybody else. So if you feel as though they might be thinking or dreaming about somebody else, that's not the case. I also see 444. So I don't think they're dreaming or they're believing anybody else. Sorry, they're dreaming or thinking about anybody else. I'm sorry that I was saying believing in anybody else. It was because my brain was a little bit scattered, because I also had in my head the numbers 333. So, you know, maybe that, you know, that's a synchronicity for you, okay? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So with the Page of Swords upright, it talks about like a level of, again, like immaturity, or, you know, just sort of like coming in and like expressing like BS and stuff like that, you know, just not being true, not being genuine with your words, okay, or even with your logic as well. But with it being in reverse, I feel as though this person, like I said, they're mature. They're really mature. They're level-headed, okay? They're thinking very logically on the situation, and I feel as though this person has been thinking time and time again on vocally verbalizing what they want to say. I feel like this person, for some of you, may be struggling with talking. Like they have, it's not like, I'm not saying like they have like a speech impediment or any type of issue like that. Like I'm seeing it more as on a level where it's like sort of like their throat chakra is closed, and it's like they have a hard time expressing how they feel. It's like that type of thing. Like maybe this person is sort of like, because I'm getting like with the air sign, like an Aquarius, a strong Aquarius type of energy here. I don't know why, but it's like you know, like they're just not, like I said, they're more logical, but when it comes to their emotions, they're not really expressive of their emotions. Like they keep their emotions sort of like hidden. I'm getting like sort of like that moon sign, like, you know, they may come off as like sort of like, you know, hiding their feelings or being in the dark, kind of like a Scorpio as well. I also got like strong Scorpio type of energy here. Like they just, you know, they like to be hidden in the dark, like, you know, hiding their feelings and stuff. But I feel as though they've been really contemplating on really being expressive, and I feel like they're trying to use their logic to kind of figure out a plan on how they can be expressive about everything of how they feel for you, and how they can put everything on the line, on the table, on okay, how can they approach the situation, and how can they establish what it is that, you know, they want to say and do, you know. But I do see here they are going to take action with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, I always take this as the action card, because Two of Wands always talks about planning, strategizing. Three of Wands, you know, when it comes to the Three of Wands, it talks about that's when they're finally making the moves. They're making the actions. They're moving forward. They're going ahead, you know. They're walking towards whatever it is that they are visually seeing, you know. I feel like for for some of you, these people are very spiritual. They're you know, I feel like as though they could be into manifestation as well, or believe in law of attraction. They believe in universal type of energies, stuff like that. But I feel as though, yeah, like they really want to come in, even though they're contemplating. Like I said, I feel as though they're going to make the approach to come in, and they're going to verbally talk to you. They're going to try to get into this King of Cups energy. They're going to give you the Ten of Cups, okay? I feel like they're planning out, like maybe going on dates, okay? I feel like this person's really trying to just be logical. They're really trying to plan things out. They're really trying to dream about setting things in motion, okay? When it comes to you, when it comes to the connection. And then we have Judgment here, okay? So with Judgment, I feel as though I know it's not like the Hierophant card, but I'm taking it as kind of like the Hierophant card, where it's going to be a transitioning point here, where they're making moves towards, you know, finally getting into a point where things are going to kind of move to the next level, okay? Whether it be that they are going to come back into your life, or you guys are going to get engaged, you guys are going to get married, okay? Because I feel as though I'm getting like an energy here where like you guys are probably already together, okay, with this person. And then for others of you, you know, you're in separation. It's almost like pile one. Maybe, I don't know, because I felt like sort of like the need to say maybe there's some more information for certain people that are in pile one. Not everybody, okay? Not everybody. Or maybe it could just be, maybe it doesn't have to be necessarily that there's more information for pile one for people who chose pile two. I feel like maybe it's just people from pile one, like I'm getting it more so people from pile one have maybe chosen pile two. So that's what I was kind of getting here, okay? But yeah, I definitely, though, I see here that, you know, like things are basically going to be moving, you know, to the next level, okay? Like I said, like this commitment, you know, is going to come through. They're going to come together, you know, and be with you, or they're going to get engaged to you, get married to you, okay? However you see it through. Especially with this Two of Cups. Two of Cups, I always take this as the card of representing coming together, union. You know, it just means like the exchanging of cups, like sort of like, you know, I almost take it as sort of like kind of like marriage, like with like, you know, sort of like exchanging vows, or like, you know, just like I said, like sort of like taking the relationship to the next level. Okay, so I definitely do see here that there's this potential where this person is heavily just dreaming about taking this relationship, you know, like again to the next level. They're seeing a future with this connection, with this relationship, and they want to finally come into taking action on the situation, okay? Alright, so that is it for people who chose pile 2, or they chose the Unakite Jasper Crystal, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it resonates. Bye, guys. Alright. So next we have people who chose pile 3, or they chose the Golden Sandstone Crystal. So we have success. So yes, this card is coming to me. Well, basically this card is indicating to me and telling me, basically it's like coming to me. I guess, yes, it is coming to me because it flipped out. and everything when I was shuffling, but it's basically indicating to me that yes, this person is dreaming about you. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go and shuffle the cards, and then we're gonna get more information on the situation. Okay. See, why did we get yes? Let's see, what are they dreaming about possibly with you? Oh, that's too many cards. It was like almost half the deck fell out. And it was funny, I saw that card and it flipped. I was looking at that card and then it ended up flipping out. So it was like, yes, it was meant to be. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's too many. Too many cards falling out. Oh my gosh. I just need one more card, please. One more card, please. Okay, so you guys also got an extra card. Funny. It was like pile 2, they had an extra card as well. Okay, so for your spread, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just making sure. 6 of Pentacles. Sometimes, you know, I was gonna say sometimes, you know, I confuse myself. We got 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the Fool card. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have Ace of Wands. We have 3 of Pentacles. And for your last card, we have 4 of Wands. So soulmate twin flame connection. Okay. I feel as though for certain people, maybe you've chosen 2 and then you chose 3. I don't know why I keep getting like, I don't know, like y'all people keep choosing other piles and then you chose these piles. It's crazy. Or I got that maybe you chose in pile 1, 2, and then you chose, like, it's crazy. Alright, but anyways, but yeah. Okay, so let's get into